Say, man, Charleston, Dewberry down in Atlanta. Charleston dissed the whole Atlanta while I was down there. It was two things that I felt like were trying to happen. You were trying to make them put me in the dirt, or you was.
We always heard Charleston White talk about Dewberry, and eventually we started to see Dewberry on camera. This is his childhood best friend, somebody he did time with, and Dewberry just revealed something on the internet. Dewberry just revealed something on live where he believed Charleston White was trying to get him killed. Now, people were saying this a play, they just trying to play on the internet, but you don't make accusations like this, you know what I'm saying, for play. And understand all the people Charleston White has fallen out with. Anton Daniels, Say Cheese, OG Murder. You feel me? All these people he has fallen out with. It's a pattern within his behavior. But Dewberry believed Charleston White was trying to get him home when he made this trip to Atlanta. But I'm going to let him explain it. And it's a lot of different things that y'all haven't known about Charleston White Dewberry is about to expose.
Story, right? He had got into it with Stack 5. Steven Jackson got into it with him. And at this time, I'm cool with Steven Jackson. When Steven Jackson hit Dallas, he give me a call. Say, man, Steven Jackson get in the car. Charleston just disrespected this guy, his family and everything, right? He get in the car, and Steven Jackson said to me, say, man, that nigga gonna make a nigga do something to him, boss. You know what I told Steven Jackson? It was me and him in the car. And my motherfucking ex was in the car too. I said, nah, man, you gotta think past go, boss. Because I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing in Charleston down here, boss. I ain't gonna let it happen on me. Man, say, man, and after that, me and Steven Jackson never talked no more. Me and Steven Jackson never talked ever again, bros, behind that. Even though I feel like mine was wrong, I never went against my nigga. I still fuck with my nigga. Even when I feel like my nigga was wrong for disrespecting people, kids, and doing, I still stood by my nigga, homie. I stood right there. Think about that, homie. I stood right there, bro. When everybody said, man, I want to do this, man, I stood right there, boss.
No, we said, man, don't ever put me in a position to protect you. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with people like that. I don't care if you're family, but if you ain't in the wrong, then, you know, I'm willing to die for you. You feel me? But if you ain't putting yourself in these particular positions where somebody trying to come do something to you, then I'm not going to be around you for too much long. You know what I'm saying? But Dewberry sticking up for his partner after Stack said, hey, somebody going to do something to him. It's just common sense. But then Dewberry about to explain to you some certain things Charleston White has done that put them in a dangerous position, and Charleston White got up out there for them to handle it. And if you that type of friend, I'm definitely not dealing with you. So Dewberry and whoever to deal with Charleston White got to take it upon themselves to realize what they done put themselves in by dealing with somebody like Charleston White.
Me and all my nephews, boss, we could have been in prison right now for the rest of our life. Cause the nigga that he got into it with, he was a stump down nigga, boss. Man, nigga, Charleston left, my nigga. But we stood firm for the boss.
So Charleston basically started the altercation with the dude with his mouth, met up, ain't do nothing, got scared, and took off and left his friend and his nephews to try to reprimand and deal with the situation while he flee. That's the type of dude that you dealing with. But if y'all know y'all dealing with that type of nigga, that's on y'all, bro.
So to hear Charleston come on the social media and talk the way he talk, my nigga, I just sit there and say, damn, homie, is it that bad, my nigga? Nigga, he said a lot of things about a lot of people. You remember what he said about Vlad? And then now him and Vlad working? You know what he said about 607 up and they still, do you understand this, homie? In the in between the day, are y'all watching the TV or y'all just watching clips? I'm just asking y'all how this shit go. I stay firm with my nigga. I stay right there locked in with my nigga, bro. And then now, hear that nigga say what he's saying? Do it hurt? Fuck no. On my mama's soul, nigga. It don't hurt, nigga. Nigga, I've been hurt by a lot of more shit. Nigga, to me, I said, thank you, God. Cause guess what? God said, I'm gonna show you some shit before I give you something, boy. See, God gotta show you something before he give you something. Man, God just showed me. Come on, man. Them niggas really don't like you, dude. Nigga really don't like you, bro. And you a damn lot of them niggas do like me. No, they don't. Man, I'm gonna prove to you they don't like you. I want you to make one move. I want you to go to Atlanta, and I want you to get on the podcast. I want you to get on that podcast, and I want you to speak your motherfucking piece, and I want you to talk it. You and Woody is a great guy. No matter what nobody say, that dude got a great heart, man. Been through a lot. And now, but we talk about we really trying to change the world. We talk about how we supposed to connect with the young and try to build something on, homie. I ain't want to get no problem. I want to stay in my own lane, my nigga. But God said, go down there and do that. And let's see who's going to try to tear you down. And I'll be damn. It was Charleston White, man. Charleston, my nigga? No, man, not Charleston. Not the nigga that I'm my nigga Charleston, homie. I'm my nigga Charleston White.
Just to even have what it is, Charleston White don't want nobody around him to shine. I see he go connect with other viral entities to attach his name to it so he can get a little bit more fame, so he can get a little bit more bookings and a little bit more $10,000. For him to do this to his partner Dewberry, bro, you really is a snake. Now, I can't see it, but the new dudes like Sean Cotton and Anton Daniel, you go sour on them, really don't know them, you feel me? I wouldn't go sour on nobody at all, you feel? I'm gonna keep it a buck, but like to do it to somebody that you've been, you know what I'm saying, you didn't grew up with, because he went and sat down with Woody and Perspectives with Big Bank, when you will go say some egregious things about people and then you go make up with them, you become friends with them. So you can go cross somebody and start something and mend these things, but when your partner do it, it's an issue. Really pocket watching. Really you trying to stop his shine, stop his voice. Because really Dewberry is really a solid dude. And a lot of people was getting into it with Dewberry for still being associated with you because he ain't that type of dude. But since he a lawyer dude, loyalty get you killed, man. Loyalty will most definitely get you killed. And it sound like Charleston White was trying to indirectly put that energy out there towards Dewberry so somebody can try to do something to him. I think Charleston White a goddamn dope fiend, because that's what he acting like. You crossing everybody and trying to do everything for some money, but you talk about all these deals. We had a deal 5 years ago. We had a deal. Why none of these deals never get executed? It's Charleston White. Y'all see how he did Carmelo Anthony and his family because he couldn't touch that money that was supposed to be raised. He can get a kickback. It all makes sense. He the problem. This is the fall of Charleston White. Nobody ain't about to keep dealing with this agent of chaos.
What happened, homie? What happened, man? You had to let it out, huh? You had to let all of it out. Oh, man, I couldn't say, man, I ain't gonna say I can't believe it because I can. Because I saw you do it to Angel. I saw you do it to Juanita. I saw you do it to everybody. And all I'm saying is this: if you are a true friend and you are a real nigga, why say that you made it to the top and you left your niggas behind? Do y'all think that was some real shit to say? I finally made it to the top and I left all my niggas behind. But then once the niggas you left behind start trying to make a move and for himself and start moving, and you see how he trying to elevate, you say, oh, nigga, I want to say something bad about Dewberry. Say, man, Dewberry down in Atlanta. Charleston dissed the whole Atlanta while I was down there. It was two things that I felt like were trying to happen. You were trying to make them niggas put me in the dirt, or you was trying to make them niggas not fuck with me. But not knowing, we just conducting business. We conducting big business, bro. So remember that. It was two things that a person strategically was thinking. It was two things that people were you were strategically thinking when you made that move. And I know sometimes y'all might be surprised. Niggas will say certain things and hope that somebody else unalive them. I think deep like that, boss. So y'all gotta pay attention to this. And I know a lot of people sit over there and laugh and joke. You know, man, and everything that Charleston say, they laughing and joking, ha ha ha, which is cool, it's funny. They did the same thing with the situation, and I seen what happens. But the only thing with me, my nigga, I don't even trip. So that's how we doing it, bro. I appreciate it. Look at y'all. Y'all see how we ran it up in West Dallas at the park. Hold on, the nigga got my car. He washing my car. Yeah, I got a nigga over here washing my car. I got to go to a football game. Then I got to go to, my brother got a birthday. And I love my family, boss. I love, say, man, it ain't too many niggas I can say I love, boss. Boy, I love you, boy. Say that boy Charleston White, boy, I love you, boy. Say, but the only thing about it, boy, you did some shit. I don't know. I know you did it to your brother. You did it to your brother on the 607 But boy, I love you, boy. But I see one thing on you, boy. I don't know what it is, but I'm saying, say, man, God got you, my nigga. God got you. But boy, deep down in your little soul, you know what time it is. I don't care about nobody dissing me, homie. Y'all.
Hey, make sure you get your black on black love t-shirts. The website should be pinned in the comments. You might see view products on the screen, or you can go to 95way.com. You wear this as a message, but you live it as a mindset. Yeah, that boy Charleston White, he falling. He was never in grace. It was a shock value coupled with some of the talking points that he got from the old nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Pops. But the straw that broke the camel back for me was the Carmelo Anthony thing. And then when the allegations, because he always talked about, oh, I did this to a woman and I ain't never been charged. I'm telling you, man, I took this from a woman. And I'm thinking it's just nigga just trying to be shock value until his cousin came out and was saying, hey, no, I was about 10, between 10 and 12 years old, and he was about 19, 20. That most definitely secured the camel back being broken. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. But yeah, no, Charleston is a lost cause, man. Anybody next to him gonna meet the wrath of his own demise as well.